Hello and welcome to this week's Help Desk with Joe. And as usual, we have a pretty cool product review, which I really like. Of course, we're not dunking anything in water, but
not this week.
Not this week, but you know, we'll still make it fun and learn some stuff. So, as usual, you're here to make people's lives easier, help them be more efficient with technology, and solve some problems. And you got a good one here today. So, introduce us to our topic today.
All right, today's topic we're reviewing. This is made by a company called Innergie, and this is the Innergie Innergie. I'll get it right here in a second. Mcube Mini 90.
Right. And when you introduced me to this before the show, I really hadn't thought of how or why.
Right.
But as soon as you told me what it did and what it was about, I was like, by golly, the light bulb went on and said, you know what, there's a big need for that.
Right.
So go ahead and give us the generals. What's it do? What's it for? How's it work?
Okay. What this item does is this is a laptop charger for your vehicle. As you can see, it has your standard cigarette lighter adapter. What makes this one a little different is not only the size, because you know usually your standard chargers are the big bricks.
Yep.
So this is the entire unit, and then on the cigarette lighter side, the back side of it, you have the power connector for the charger, plus you have an extra USB port adapter to charge your MP3 players, your phones, whatever else extra you have while you're charging your laptop.
So you can charge more than one thing out of it.
Yes.
And as you said, this has its own template that goes in, and then you have an extra USB. So pretty neat stuff. All right. What else does it come with?
Okay. And it comes with all these different connectors for all different types of laptop sizes. And to install the connectors, it's real easy. On the one side here, you see both a plus and a negative. And on the connectors itself, it also you'll have the plus and minus.
Plus and negative.
So you just line them up, and it connects right on.
And it's slotted as well. So even if you had to do it in the dark or whatever, you would have to force it on to get it to go in correctly.
Yeah, there's hardly little effort to put them on. Now, a little more effort to take them off, and see how it just slides on there. So if you're having to take a hammer to it, you're probably putting it on backwards.
Yeah, you have to force it because it's slotted for that. So that makes it nice. How many adapters do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? 10 different adapters?
Yes.
Okay.
So that should most laptops.
Yep. All right. Now, I noticed it has a switch. You picked it up and looked right at it. Tell me about the switch.
Okay. On the front here, there's a light indicator. And on the side here, here's a switch between your voltages. The one setting is 18 to 21 volts, and the other side is 15 to 17 volts. Now, the nice thing to tell the difference in which mode you're in, first to determine what side you need, look at your power brick on your regular laptop charger. It'll tell you what your input volts are.
Right.
So then you look at that and you figure out which side to flip it on. Now, if you need to be on 18 to 21 volts, which my laptop requires, you flip it over to that side, and when you plug it in, this little light turns blue.
Right.
And then if you flip it to the other side, 15 to 17 volts, it turns green, so you can tell by the light indication which side of the power brick you're on.
Okay. And you beat me to it, so which voltage it needs is specifically on your charging brick for your laptop, so you'll need to know that. Now, if you didn't have it, let's assume you lost your power cable and you're going to replace it with this.
Okay.
How would you figure that out?
The easiest way to determine it, I'd always go...
Call Joe.
Yeah.
Call Joe.
Yeah, and if you can't get a hold of me, here's what you do.
There you go.
Flip it over to the low side, because it's always better to have not enough power as too much power than surge it out. Put it on the smaller side. Find your connector, plug it in, and if it's still not charging, unplug everything. Flip the switch over to the higher voltage, and then plug it back in and see if it'll start charging.
Right. And I'm assuming you can Google it and figure out what voltage you need.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of laptops have it stamped right under the bottom.
I need it anyway.
Yes. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you have a pros, cons, thumbs up, thumbs down? What scale are you going to go with today?
Well, let's go through the pros and cons, then I'll do my 5-point scale.
All righty.
All right.
Pros. Joe's pros.
Pros, ease of use. I mean, it's literally plug and plug.
Right, right.
You just find the right connector that fits your laptop. With under 2 minutes, you're ready to go.
And you can't mess this up because it's a slotted fit.
Right.
So it's easy to get it in the right one.
Right.
And then it leaves your USB. Okay. Ease of use.
The other pro is I like the extra USB slot.
Yeah.
Because while I was using my laptop testing, and I plugged in my phone just to see if it was able to hold both, and it was able to hold both and charge both at the same time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it is nice. You hate using up. Most of the cars now have two, but just in case, or if you got one that's easy to get to.
Right.
Very handy. Okay. What are the pros?
The cost. Retail price is under $40.
Really?
Yes.
That's got to be competitive if you lost your charger.
Yes. Yeah, because your standard charger, if you go with the manufacturer brand, you're going to pay anywhere from $40 to $80.
Yeah, so competitive indeed. Okay. And then you get the bonus of having one to plug into a car.
Right.
Now I assume, and we didn't talk about this before the show, but I'll put you on the spot.
Okay.
Let's assume you did lose your charger, or your charger went bad, and you bought this one, and then you plugged it into the house
cigarette lighter adapter.
Yeah.
It should work.
Should be fine, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's a good pro, Joe. I like it. All right. Any other pros?
That covers the pros.
All right. Cons. Tell us the bad.
Okay. One con, and it's not really a big deal breaker for me because of what I use, is there is no MacBook charging connectors. This is only for a PC only.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. You know, that surprises me just because it's white.
Well, I'm sure it's something to do with
You know what I mean? It made me first think it was only for Macs.
Right.
But it's just PCs. Okay, well.
I mean, it's not a big deal breaker.
Right.
But
well, I mean, if you have a Mac, then different product. Okay.
Well, you have a Mac, you should buy a PC.
There you go. Switch computers and solve your problem all the way right now.
There you go.
Okay, so, all right. Yeah, that makes it, that surprises me. But then again, it doesn't.
Right.
Mac's pretty exclusive with their products. This is good for PCs, and it'll fit 10 different ones in some manner. So, a lot of PCs out there, a lot of PC users, so not a problem. Okay, is that any other cons?
That pretty much covers it.
Huh. Okay. And then I assume there's no way to adapt it over to a Mac or anything.
No, not with this setup.
Okay, well, maybe in the future. You know.
Yeah.
But, boy, as far as PC users, this is an excellent product. Heck of a good price point. We've had some chargers go bad and had to order them through A&M Digital Technologies, and the price is heavy to get a manufacturer's charger. So this would definitely be a good outlet to get, and the benefits of being able to use in your car. Right. Excellent. All right, so Joe's 5-star rating?
Yep. I got to give this one 5 stars. I mean, overall, it's a great product. It's easy to use, and like I said, the only con with it was being not compatible with Macs, but you know, for PC users, plug and play.
By golly, that might be the first 5-star. Well, swoosh.
Second.
Yeah, swoosh.
Yeah, whoosh. Yeah.
Whoosh. Yep. So.
Yeah. So we don't get 5-star ratings out very long. So.
That says a lot about the product. I'm sure that you're on the money with that one. It seems fantastic. I want 3 of them just because.
Okay.
Yeah. And I never thought about it, but yeah, when we pack around our netbooks and our laptops, they run out of juice, and you got to stop somewhere and plug them in while you're busy using them. So. Being able to charge in the car is a huge benefit. Okay, so this is the Innergie, as in inner, inside, inner, and GIE, Innergie. So
Mcube Mini 9.
Nice. Okay, and I assume if people want to call you and get more information and want to order one, how do they do that?
They can call our offices at 304-927-3588. Visit our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com, or be like Dave and like us on Facebook.
Yep, click the like, get the daily specials. I love the daily specials. And also, keep in mind when you shop for your technology stuff, shop local. Joe and Cena own A&M Digital Technologies here in Spencer, West Virginia. You guys are sponsoring our fitness program at the elementary school. It is going wonderful. We got 50-some kids in there.
3rd year in a row, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, and we're getting ready to have basketball, our fitness program this evening. So,
all right.
Yeah, exciting time. So again, if you need to shop for something, you have any questions, and like we said earlier in the show, making people's lives easier. I know you do a lot of security updates. Scam awareness.
Right.
What's some of the other stuff you do?
We pretty much just covered, just try to tame the giant beast called technology.
Yeah, and you stay pretty busy at it. So if you have any problems, need to order technology, have any questions about technology, get a hold of these folks. They're local. They do a good job, and they produce all our shows. So you guys are getting ready to do after-school production next.
Right.
So bring in the circus and make some shows for that. So, all right, well, Joe, thank you very much. Cena behind the scenes. And we'll be back next week with, if not a product review, a tip on how to keep people safe from the technology and
make our lives a little easier.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. Help Desk with Joe.